Welcome to the first episode of BTE. I'm Rashad West.
And I'm John Cornegay. BTE, also known as Beat the Expert, is a platform that is designed to help aspiring, successful athletes become the next experts through tech and sports. And so what we're going to do is show you the latest technologies that are going to help you as an athlete to raise your game.
Thank you, John, for that. We're going to go right into our first topic. Andre Iguodola versus Harrison Barnes. So, what do we think about that, man? I mean, like, they're both good at basketball, of course. You know, they play for, the NBA champions. And they're also just as good at tech investing for what we've seen. Yeah. So, it's like the Warriors haven't figured out. I mean, the owners are basically tech guys themselves. They're winning on the court, and the players are investing off the court. So, I mean, I don't know who you go with, but I'm interested to hear.
Well, again, I'm going to go a little bit practical. Harrison Barnes drafted by the Warriors, so he was groomed under that culture of tech and sport. He then signs a free agent deal with Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban, we already know what type of shark investor he is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Harrison Barnes. I'm gonna just the youth, and then him understanding, him being that millennial.
Yep.
He understands technology.
He's interned at a couple of places.
So I'm gonna go with Harrison Barnes.
Was it Facebook? I think it was Facebook.
I believe it was Facebook. Yeah. So who can't go wrong with that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with my man Iguodala.
Okay.
Iggy, he can dunk that thing with the best of them.
Okay.
I don't know why he hasn't done a dunk contest yet.
Well, he has. He's done a couple.
He's done a dunk contest?
He lost. One year he got robbed by Nate Robinson. Google it.
I gotta look that up. Yeah, I don't even remember that. But yeah, I'm a dunk contest fiend too. Just watched Jason Richardson, by the way, in the last. I mean, not the last one, but the. Was it 90s or something? Oh, that was
2001, or it was after Vince.
Okay. Yeah. But like we were saying, Iguodala, because Iguodala plays the game the right way. He does whatever it takes for his team to win.
Okay.
And then off the court, investing in things like Twice.
Okay.
I think he's now even considering himself a VC. Saw that on LinkedIn. Shout out to him for that. While playing, that's a big step.
Yeah.
He's also done internships as well. I know one was with Nike. So he understands the game, and he's investing in stocks.
Okay.
So he's doing a lot with Apple and other companies. So I think he's and then of course the Tech Summit.
Okay. Yeah, he is the NBA guy for tech.
Yeah, he's the NBA guy for Tech Summit. So he's making some major moves. But I think that age gap. So you think that Harrison will eventually be better?
Yeah, just
on both sides.
Just because of Harrison has the quote unquote millennial gap will be to Harrison's advantage. He's the type of guy that he's into Game of Thrones and that type of stuff. So he's always into different type of things. So I think that the diversity of his palette outside of the game of basketball will help him well in when he goes into tech.
Okay.
So,
speaking of that, we're gonna stay on the same topic, kind of.
Okay.
So we're going to the Warriors. So the Warriors have a guy named Stephen Curry.
They do.
You may have heard of him.
Yeah, he's not too bad fellow. Yeah.
So is he changing the game and revolutionizing it so much that there may be a 4-point line? Like, are we going to more so Harlem Globetrotters where there'll be a spot to shoot, or maybe like an actual line? Shout out to Bleacher Report for showing us that clip.
I think of it like this. Stephen Curry, obviously phenomenal talent. He has a phenomenal skill set, which we haven't seen ever, in the sense of like his ability to shoot, his ability to make far threes. As far as like his 3-pointer beyond the regular 3-point range is like 65%. Like, it's ridiculous how accurate he is.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, I don't know if he's dominant enough for that to change the game yet. So you gotta think like Wilt literally was doing stuff like, you're like, okay, we can't get him out the paint. And when he did, so then you had to expand the lane. Same thing.
Allen Iverson was carrying the ball so much
that they had to
shifting people that they had
to do something. I don't know. We probably need one more year of Curry probably dominating like he's dominated before they even think about doing this, because you can't touch him.
Yeah.
So it's like, they changed the game as far as the rules got a lot more friendlier for those who are highly skilled and not as physical.
Yep.
So I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know about that. Okay. How do you feel about that?
I mean, so Larry Bird said, you know, that it's feasible. You know, he thinks that it's just the evolution of the game. And Reggie Miller said it's nonsense. And you know, Reggie's very animated and always, but
both of those guys, I think they know
shoot it.
They can play. They can play a little bit. So I think, you know, Larry was a bad boy. But then I think it's interesting because Larry is a high percentage shooter. However, it didn't take a lot of threes. So like some of the, you know, stats can be looked at or misconstrued when it comes to certain things. Like, you know, they said Stephen Curry's made more threes than Bird, but Bird didn't shoot that many threes. So it's like you kind of have to look at it from just game, how that game is being played.
But when he tossed it up, it
was money. It was money. It was money.
His stats are actually, if you look at his stat line, his stat line is ridiculous. I mean, him, the big O, and then LeBron, I think, had the best. I mean, Magic, of course. Filling up every line.
Statistical category.
You know, the Olympics just happened.
Yeah.
And
shout out to the men winning the gold. And shout out to all the Olympians who performed. Bronze, silver, or gold. You know, to get to that highest stage, that's remarkable. But right now, we want to talk about USA Basketball and Samsung.
So they've actually done a lot to bring virtual reality to the forefront and what things we can do actually in sports. So they actually followed around the players and kind of like just showcase, you know, what USA Basketball is all about in virtual reality. So you can go check that out. That footage is actually on the Samsung network, and that's just one thing that they're doing. You know, their virtual reality is really taking off. As you can see, you know, they're not making it too cool for us to talk about.
Right.
So, but no, it's actually pretty cool, and we actually have something that we're actually doing called the Courtside Xperience that you should go check out and coming to a place near you soon. It's actually a I want JK to kind of ask me some questions so I can tell you guys exactly what it is. But
so we can let me put my reporter. So Rashad West, John Cornegay here, and I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What is Courtside Xperience?
Courtside Xperience is a platform that actually takes the physical game. You normally watch either in person or from the house. Yeah. And what it actually does, it brings it into an alternative environment. Okay. So you can actually enjoy it from the sound, everything from the sound to feeling like you're there, to even maybe some music, some popcorn, some food, drinks, and really enjoy yourself. You know, and feel like you're in that environment with a way cheaper ticket. Okay. So if I wanted to watch, Chicago play Cleveland, and I couldn't get a flight there, I could go to Courtside Xperience event and get that same feel. You can get that same exact feel, and you will actually maybe even enjoy yourself more, just because the fact that we're gonna make sure that the environment enhances whatever age group we're targeting at that specific moment. So it's not only great for, you know, family. We want to do, you know, some later ones for like the older crowd. Okay. You know, so it's a very diverse and also dynamic experience.
You guys got to stay tuned. This is Courtside Xperience is going to be some good stuff.
We have more coming as well. This is just the beginning. There's going to be more added to it as we move along, but we wanted to, you know, take it piece by piece and kind of show you game by game, I like to say. Okay. And show you, you know, what we're looking to do later is on a whole nother level. So stay tuned to that as well.
As the urban philosopher Meek Mill says, there's levels to it, and we're gonna have it. So
my bad. So I've enjoyed it. We've actually came to another close of Beat the Expert. And I mean, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. So listen, again, we're going to be all things tech, all things sports, all things how to get better with your sport through tech. So if you have any comments, questions below, write them in there. You know, that little area.
Yep.
There should be a pop-up bar that says subscribe somewhere on this screen, so you find it and use it. And just make sure that you keep up with us, because we will be providing you what tech and what sport, and we will merge those two together. So,
and Twitter at Courtside Experts.
Yes.
Facebook Courtside Xperience on Instagram as well. Follow us. Courtside Experts or Courtside Xperience. You can find us pretty much everywhere. So
yes. And so then, I'm John Cornigan.
Rashad West.
You stay classy, and we're out of here.